So, not for one for copying other people, but it is Sunday and I am on the yard. So, there we go. Behind me is a Range Rover Vogue. Also behind me is Sean from Autopod. Why are you on a container, mate?
Scenic route.
I mean, I know you got up. Can you get down?
Start with that.
We might have to help him get down. We're going to jump in, set some cameras up, and we're going to go for a drive.
How you talk that way even about your...
Right, so we are inside the Range Rover Vogue. Inside the Range Rover Vogue.
Every time somebody says Vogue, I feel like, you know, like the Madonna.
Strike the pose.
Sorry, carry on.
Something I've noticed, there's roadworks all over Doncaster at the minute. One thing I've noticed straight off the bat is it is just in normal drive.
That's a hole.
No fancy settings or anything. And it is wallowy. As in it rolls. Bear rolls. It rolls all over.
Insert picture of some sausage rolls.
Bear sausage. You look at the sausage, don't you?
I love sausage.
Yeah.
I bet she does as well.
Slap it all over your face.
That's going to be a zoom, innit? Fuck's sake.
So it's got a 3-litre V6 diesel engine on the under bonnet. I cannot speak anymore.
What's it got under bonnet?
Under the bonnet is a 3-litre V6 turbo diesel engine, which produces 254 brake horsepower and 600 newton meters of torque.
That's from factory, I'm guessing.
Yes, from factory. Now this is a 64 plate, I believe. It has got a private plate on it, so I'm not 1000% sure on that, but I'm sure it's a 64 plate. So from factory it had 254 brake horsepower, 600 newton meters of torque. But this bus weighs 2.1 tonne. And then with
is that when us two fat cunts sat in it?
With us two fat bastards sat inside it, it probably weighs 2.5 tonne.
Big.
So the engine is currently going, help! Help!
Get out of work, you fat twat.
I'm working too hard. I haven't put a foot down yet. I'm just cruising. I mean, it's comfortable. It does. I mean, you just said a minute ago you like sat in an armchair. Will you say that hypothetically, or are you a comfortable man?
I'm a comfortable man.
You're not a big fan of Range Rovers, though, are you?
No.
No. I've always heard you say that you're not a massive fan of Range Rovers.
I just think for the money you spend, I mean, how much will this new?
£79,000.
So you got 80 grand essentially.
Yeah.
There's numerous cars out there that are
numerous. There's a big word for you.
Numerados. If you want to be Hispanic, something like that.
I mean, I'm not sure that we're Hispanic.
Neither do I. But there's like for 80 grand, you're talking Mustang money. I'm not saying it's the same category of car because I know it isn't, but a Mustang, 45 grand, 40 grand, 45 grand.
Yeah.
You go for an Edge, they're about 50 grand. There's nothing special for me personally about this car that you sit in and go, that's the reason why I spend 80 grand. And then you spend another 80 grand the first time it goes in the garage.
They are known for
shit
being very costly when they go wrong. It's mainly the sports. The Vogues are normally alright, to be honest.
I think we should do like an interpretation of when somebody rings the garage up. So you ring the garage up, so I'll be the person on the other end of the phone. Oh, so yes, not a problem. Do you have your checkbook ready? Not a problem. Could you just make it out 10 grand, please? What for? Well, that's just for us to look at it because we know something's going to go wrong.
Now, I'm going to tell Sean to get me a surprise drink. Let's, in the time it takes him to come back, which I will fast forward, see if you can guess what drink he's going to get me. Now, in Sean, it'll be something like peppermint cordial or something.
I mean, do you want a nice drink or do you want a horrible drink or do you want something random?
I am just saying surprise me.
Okay.
I think he's going to get me something horrible, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to enjoy whatever he gets me. So he's about to walk out of the garage now. He's got a bag. I mean, he only went in for like a drink for me and a drink for him. But he's got a bag. And I'm sure he ain't got a bag for 2 drinks. Now, just been saying to these.
Don't let the sun shine down on me.
Right. I've just said that I'm sure you ain't got a bag for 2 drinks.
Ah, well, I have not. There is a couple of drinks. Would you like to move from here, or would you like to know what it is now?
No, I'd like to know what it is now.
Okay. So, because
I hope it's not something horrible.
Because you are an avid person.
An avid person?
I got you a can of Red Bull, which is a big fuck off can of Red Bull.
I mean, I'm happy with that, but it's standard.
I also
There we go.
got myself a big can of Red Bull because I'm tired.
Right.
And because you are a man that is of essence.
Of essence?
Yes. I got you a Vita Coco coconut water. You'll enjoy that. Try it then.
Chill it, don't spill it.
Try it then. I don't know if you need to shake them out fizzy, I don't know. Don't let the sun shine down on me.
It literally smells of nothing.
Oh, you enjoy that? You don't look impressed.
That's rank. You taste that.
I'm not sure I want it because I don't like coconuts.
It doesn't taste like coconut.
Well, it's coconut water.
Oh, it doesn't taste like coconut.
Maybe it's jizz of a coconut.
Maybe
it's the nut of a coconut.
Yeah.
That is minging.
Isn't it? So the currently doing 30 mile an hour. I put the gearbox into sport mode.
It's very bouncy, isn't it?
It is very bouncy. I'm sure there's a way you can like change the dash, like if you're going on hills and dirt and snow and stuff. Muck. But I don't know. I mean, it moves for a 2-ton bus. The 3-litre diesel engine is very punchy. You can pick these up. I'll just put it back into drive now because we're not Asbos. You can pick.
We are.
You can pick these up. This shape, 64 plates for around 25 grand.
So they're 80 grand new.
80 grand new. They're now about 25 grand. I'm not sure how many miles is on this one because it's not showing on the screen and I don't really know how to move it. It is a nice place to be though. I do like Range Rovers. I am very comfortable. I like being in vehicles that are high up. I actually do like it. Right, so now we've parked up, we're going to have a bit of a play with what we can find. So the infotainment system is the old style infotainment system. I'm assuming that that is the home menu.
Let's have some fun. Wow. That is an impact on fuel exactly.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Bit of grav. Bit of grav. Sexy grav. Sexy grav. Don't you know sexy grav? You got a sexy grav. Don't you know sexy grav? You got a sexy grav. Sexy grav.
Right, so we've been for a drive. I like Range Rovers. Sean is behind the camera, so you can't actually see him. Probably not really a bad thing. Sean doesn't like Range Rovers that much. I like Range Rovers. I've always liked Range Rovers. Like how big they are, like how high up you sat, and I like the comfortability. But this one, apart from the roof, has been pretty much blacked. The headlights have got a slight tint on them. The back lights, which you've seen on the cinematics, are tinted. The roof, for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason the roof's silver. I don't think that suits this car. I'd much prefer it to be completely black, but there you go, each to their own. It's not my car, so I'm not going to judge. I am going to judge. It looks shit. The front grill's all black, gloss blacked. I like the look of the car, apart from, like I say, apart from the roof. It is a 3 litre V6, as I said when we were in the car. It does go, it goes enough for what you need it to. It's not an SVR, so it's not the 5 litre V8. But if we jump in, oh, some of you might not be aware, but I am a large gentleman. It is a comfortable car. The seats aren't too like they're made for skinny people. They're nice and huggy.
I am not alright with that.
The driving position's good. Obviously, once you've altered your seat, for everybody's different. But the driving position's good. The view out the windscreen is good. The position of the pedals is good. Everything's in a good position. Everything's within reach. All the controls, the infotainment system, the aircon facilities, the gear selector, everything's in easy reach. Even when the door's shut, the window's open, prepared. Even when the door's shut, so if you're driving along like that, the window controls are just here at your fingertips. Your memory functions for your seats are just down here. You can't see that, maybe you can, just there. The memory controls are just there. The door handle to open the door, that's, for me, that's in a bit of a weird place. Just there. But I suppose nobody can get everything right, can they? But yeah, I have always liked Range Rovers, and we have another Range Rover coming up on the channel which is a bit different to this one. But like I said, this one is the Vogue. This one is the daddy of the Range Rovers. The 3 litre V6 engine, like I say, it's punchy enough for me. Is it punchy enough for you, Sean?
It'll do.
Sean, very descriptive there. Cup holders aren't the greatest. I don't know if this one, because there's a thing to hold cans or cups in that one, like a rubber grommet kind of thing, but there isn't one in that one. But every vehicle you tend to go in, none of cup holders are right. They're either too small or too big, so that's just that. The visors are all right. They don't particularly get in the way. There's not really a lot to say about it. Everyone knows what Range Rovers are. Range Rovers just got a particular stature. They just look good on the road because they're massive. And everyone thinks, ooh, that's a Range Rover. I wouldn't particularly go for a cream interior. Even though I say that and you're thinking, well, Dan, actually your Audi's got a cream interior. It has.
I was about to say that.
If I was buying a Range Rover, I wouldn't really go for the cream interior. I'd probably go for the red or the tan seats. Sean's behind the camera nodding his head.
Yeah, the red seats look banging.
Banging like a biscuit. We'll jump back out. I mean, it's easy to get in and out of, really. It's because it's high off the ground. What do you think of the Range Rover, of this Range Rover Vogue? Would you have it this colour? Would you have it a different colour? Or would you have it exactly like this? I wouldn't, but there we go. So we're going to pretty much end it there. My final verdict on the Range Rovers, I like Range Rovers. So whether it's a Vogue, whether it's a Sport, whether it's an SVR, whether it's a Vogue SE, whether it's an Evoque, whatever. I like Range Rovers. I think they're comfortable. I like the way they look. So I'm always going to say I like them. Sean, your verdict?
Yeah. Something to be desired. It won't be my first choice, put it that way, if I had 80 grand to spend on a whip. I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10.
If I were rating this one, purely because there's a few things that I'd change from my own personal preference, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
If you like the video, of course, leave one of those likes. If you didn't like the video,
Just pressing the like button.
If you didn't like the video, chuck a dislike. Don't forget the subscribe button as well, and the little bell icon so you know each and every time we upload a new video, which at the moment is every Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Can you smell shit?
Yeah, it does fucking stink round here.
See you later, guys.